Hi everyone, welcome back to Create Every Day in August. Today is August 23rd, 2020. Today we're going to be making hopefully a few quick little cards. I had originally wanted to do some more slimline cards, but I think I'll save those for my collaboration that I still haven't did. That's due in 2 days. Yeah. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going to prepare myself to paper piece this little bear. So I've cut what I want to cut out. I'm going to cut the pieces that I want to paper piece in first, and I'm going to make a little tiny card using this paper right here. I've been die cutting. Yesterday I die cut some things out, so hopefully I can get everything that I want to get accomplished today. And I'm just going to have to fight the pain monster. Now I'm starting to think it's maybe how I'm sitting in this chair also that's contributing to some of the additional discomfort. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. So I'm just going to run this through twice, I believe. I probably could have got... Let's see. I'm trying to maximize because I want to get all of this little bow. It's okay. I mean, it's a red scrap of paper, right? Come on. Get it together. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I may do that. Let's see. All right, so I got the card base and the card front. I think I'm going to do this. And I was thinking, do you really want to paper piece all these little pieces back in? So I was like, no, I definitely don't. We're going to try this out real quick. Time to really push your patience level. I'm going to take this, what is this? Vintage photo. I'm going to ink this little bear up first. Okay, so I'm not sure which is worse for this paper piecing we're about to do. But we're about to find out, and I'll tell you my final thoughts at the end of the card. You remember when, I don't watch Jerry Springer anymore, but you remember when Jerry Springer used to be legit, like well, it's a talk show, so not sure how legit any of them are really, but remember when he used to have like real stuff on his show, and he'd have real issues, and not just people getting up there falling and fighting, half their body showing. Same thing with Maury before he became the paternity test dude. He was a little bit more serious because, you know, his wife, I'm not sure if he's still married or not, is Connie Chung. And she was a serious reporter, right? All right, so I need to slide this over just a little. Come on, Art Glitter Glue, don't let me down. All right, so we got that. Now right here, I'm thinking black for the eyes, and I guess we can go pink for all the rest. So let's see how we're going to do that. I decided to go with brown because the black cardstock that I have is like super duper thick. So what I did is I just took this brown before I cut it off, and I took this and I just ran this over on it to give it just a little bit more darkness. Not like mysterious, but dark, to give it a little bit more darkness on the eyes, because bears have brown eyes and brown nose. Yeah, I think so. So that's what we're going to do here, and we're going to put it right here in this opening where it can be covered. This little die would have been good with a die around, like a cut around, because you could have just laid it down flat on something and it would have you know, it would have worked out a little bit better for me. I don't know if other people still had this one. I got this die a long time ago. Okay, so this is how it's looking so far. And I'm loving it so far. So I got this cream, not cream, peach color. And I think, let's see, because this pink is too hot pink. Got one more pink. Let's put this one up. All right, so this is where scraps come in handy, right? So we're going to do this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a sliver just like that Okay, so here we are with our almost finished card, and I decided that I think this little bear is going to be sitting right here, and I think I'm just going to push back these pieces that we already cut out in the arm and the ear, and maybe do the pink strip across the face. You can tell me which one you think looks better in the comments, and next time I do it, I'll try it. I think today we're going to go with the pink, but we're definitely not going to pink out all of this stuff. We're just going to pink just one little portion across the back of his head. So I've done a lot of stuff. I looked at the time, I was like, oh, I didn't even give them enough time to see what the heck I was doing. So just going to cut that just like that. I almost snipped my pinky finger off earlier, so it's gonna be one of those days. I can already feel it. Yay. All right. All these little bits of paper, I think, are driving me mad. So I'm going to put some just around here. I probably did a little bit too much glue. Ah! But that's okay. Thank God for legs, right? Thighs. I caught it. And I've kind of curved it around. And I did smudge it up on the front some to darken in the pink just a little bit. All right. I'm going to wipe this out. So this is how he looks. I'm going to go ahead and glue him down. I think if I saw this little bear coming to me in the mail, I would be ecstatic. I'd be like, oh, he's so cute. So now comes the fun part, the paper piecing. Yes, if you caught that, that was a nervous laugh. I have to be sending myself on these dang cards. But I feel like, oh, I don't know. I don't even want to be a Debbie Downer. That could be for someone else that likes to do that kind of stuff. We're just going to keep on pushing through. I'll take my scoring tool and burnish it all around. I feel sorry for whoever's name, when Debbie Downer first became a thing and people would call each other that. I remember one time I was with a group of friends and I was like, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't want to do that. They were like, okay. I was like, yeah, I don't like that kind of stuff. I'm real particular about some things that I'm okay with going with and for. And other things, I'm just like, no. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Brandon, you could have did a different color. I could have done, like, this little brown piece up here, but it's too late. He already glued down. And I think I don't want to press my luck. So we're going to just find these little ear pieces and plop them right back into his ears. Yesterday, it rained here really, really bad in the morning time. And I I think I told you all I wanted to get out and do some stuff. Is this piece the right piece? Oh, no, that's not the right piece. How is this not the right piece? Okay, so that's not the right piece, Brandy. Let's pick this up before it sets in, because, you know, we're using this art glitter glue. Now, if you have a Xyron or you run it through one of those transfer pieces, not a transfer piece, the adhesive sheets of paper, you wouldn't have to worry about this because all your little bits and bobs would be on there. I didn't do that. I don't have one of those setups like that. I probably will never get one of those little transfer things to do this kind of paper piecing. maybe at a later day. You know, every time I try to prep something, I end up doing something where I have to go back and unpre-prep. Yeah. Alrighty. Get well soon. I made a few different cards. I want to just see which ones I like the most, and I'm going to send it to her. She's in the hospital still, I think. It's a lady that I met in one of the groups I'm in, and she it's like, my meal is bland. I was like, you know, I was thinking to myself, poor lady, but then I was like, you sound like my aunt. My aunt has been in and out of the hospital the last couple of months, and so she's been complaining about the food not having any flavor. I'm like, you're not there to have yummy food. You're there to get better so they can treat you for whatever's going on with you. And you can bring your butt home, and then you can complain about the food. So we're going to go ahead and make a few flowers. 1, 2. I don't even know why I'm counting it, because I'm just going to do one whole strip. I did some of this yesterday. My little tool is like, scratch. You hear it? Probably need some kind of lubrication on it or something. And I think I'm going to try one of these as well, because I bought these to do what with, I don't remember now, and I never got a chance. It wasn't going to be to make, it was going to be something besides doilies. And I think this is what I intended for it to do, and it did the same thing. Alright, so just putting down these little flowers, and it's going to be 4 to frame the bear in. I like him like this. Now this is a flat card. I'm going to give it a little bit of dimension, because why not, right? So let's go ahead and plop in somebody's gems. On my personal Facebook, I wrote about wanting people to send me money. And one of my former co-workers was like, what you trying to do? I was like, what you trying to do? Everybody was laughing. So I was like, yeah, I need y'all to send me money to help with my gaming addiction. Because it was a video game I really wanted to buy, but I ended up sacrificing some of my crafting funds for it for a while. So I'm like, I don't need it. You know, I don't need the game. I don't need the craft supplies. I think that's why some of the sales are not like exciting me as much as they normally would, because I'm like, I don't need it. But I do want to get some of that Michaels paper, the fall paper. But we'll see, because they haven't had a $5 sale yet. Right now, as of today, it is buy one, get two free, which comes out to $6.66. And Joann Fabric has a coupon. I think it's 15% off everything, your total purchase. But I'm like, that's not enough for me to get. I don't even get out the bed for 15% off. It's not enough. I feel like it's not enough. So I'm just lifting up these little petals. If I was sending more, I probably would make the card a little bit more voluminous, but I'm not. And again, I don't know which card I'm going to send. I made one yesterday, but I don't have enough Get Well cards in my collection. So that is our messy project for the day. I want to say thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.